Thank you for joining us. First at 6, former Colleton County Clerk of Court Becky Hill officially arrested and now facing multiple charges. Hill, who was the Clerk of Court during the high-profile Alex Murdaugh murder trial, went before 2 judges today. We begin our team coverage with our Katie Solt, where Hill had one of her 2 court appearances. Katie, what can you...
Tessa, here in Richland County, Becky Hill faces a perjury charge. This all goes back to those jury tampering allegations from Alex Murdaugh's double murder trial back in 2023. Murdaugh was, of course, convicted of murdering his wife Maggie and son Paul. But shortly after the trial, Murdaugh's attorneys came forward and accused Becky Hill of tampering with the jury. And in fact, one of the jurors said Hill made comments during the trial that influenced her verdict decision. Hill was hit with 76 counts of ethics violations from the State Ethics Commission and did resign as Clerk of Court. Murdaugh's legal team has been fighting for him to get a new trial because of these allegations. Last year, Hill testified in front of Justice Jean Toll just exactly about this. And we know the perjury now stems from this testimony. SLED documents show Hill lied to Justice Toll about giving evidence to the media. Documents say in February 2023, which was during that 6-week trial, Hill gave released evidence photos to a third party. Now, last year, when Judge Toll made her decision, she said while Hill's testimony on the matter was, quote, not entirely credible, she decided it did not warrant a new trial for Murdaugh. Murdaugh's team, though, pushing for a retrial and even issued a new statement today saying in part, quote, we have long raised our concerns about her conduct during and after the trial, and this arrest further underscores the need to protect the integrity of the judicial process. Every defendant is entitled to a fair and impartial trial, and we look forward to Alex Murdaugh finally getting that treatment. Hill is expected back here in Richland County Court on July 25th. Today, a judge giving her a $50,000 PR bond with some conditions. Hill's lawyer says she has a new job and actually has to travel out of South Carolina sometimes for work, so the judge said she is allowed to travel for work-related reasons. Here, though, not the only courtroom Becky Hill was in today. She was also in front of a judge in Colleton County. Our Cameron Limes was there and has those details.
That's right. Hours ago, former Colleton County Clerk of Court Becky Hill was charged with 2 counts of misconduct in office and 1 count of obstruction of justice. And these new charges could possibly give Alex Murdaugh a new trial. During the Murdaugh trial, Hill was accused of tampering with the jury and later took to the stand to clear her name. Justice Jean Toll saying she found Hill not to be completely credible as a witness and that she was, quote, attracted by the siren call of celebrity. The bond hearing today taking just a few minutes, and Hill's legal team saying that she had just heard about her charges last night and attempting to allow the warrant to be served in Colleton County so Hill did not have to go all the way up to Richland County later today. The judge denied her request, saying that she is here not to keep things simple. The judge has set an official court date for Hill, which is going to be July 18th. We'll keep you updated on any breaking news that we have. Working for you, Cameron Limes, News 4.
This, of course, a developing story. Stay with us, News 4. On air and digitally, we'll bring you the latest details on abcnews4.com and our social media pages at WCIV ABC News 4.